Hi guys, so I wasn't really planning on doing another get ready with me so soon after just posting one. Not my last video, but the one before that was a chit chat get ready with me. But I have a lot of new products that I feel we need to discuss. The most important thing being the roller lash from Benefit. I have really been wanting to try this and they were nice enough to send it to me. So I'm going to do like a first impression on this guy. And I have the new Anastasia Concealers to try. I have a new eyeshadow palette. It's from the Sola look. Do you guys know that brand or website? They had contacted me and asked me if I would like to try some of their makeup, and I was like, of course, I never say no to that. And they sent me this eyeshadow palette. This is what the packaging looks like. On the actual palette, it has all of these different beauty accounts. Like Mrs. Lola Lynn is on here, What Would Lizzie Do, Rosita Applebum, Coffee Break with Danny. Like there's a bunch of different girls that I know. I think that that is so cool. And on the inside it says, thanks to all the wonderful makeup artists doing their thing on Instagram, we love you. That's so cute. And this is what the palette looks like. I am so surprised by the pigmentation of this. Like it is so soft and oh, it's good. It's good. So I want to try it. Did I just have crazy eyes? Okay, so I'm gonna get started. We'll chat more about that. I do have on my Hangover RX from Too Faced. I'm still gonna put on, you guys know, my primer water from Smashbox. And for foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible. Last Get Ready With Me, I used that new Jordana foundation. Oh my god. My forehead looked like the forehead of a 70-year-old woman. Like it sunk into my fine lines so badly. So this guy, I know it doesn't do that and I love it. So we are going to go back to my old faithful. For today's makeup, I'm just going to do a very, you know what, I'm going to do my foundation while I talk. I'm doing a very simple, almost like my go-to everyday makeup. If I need to get out the door and look presentable, this is what I do. Like I'm not doing any smoky eye, no dark lip. It's just like simple, natural makeup. And I'm using my Beauty Blender. Oh, and my foundation is in the shade 105. You guys know that by now. I freaking talk about this foundation all the time. So for every day, I usually, well always, do just one layer. I never do two. Because this foundation has really full coverage, in my opinion. So I don't ever need two. And I filled my brows in, just super quick. Okay, so I think that that is pretty good. So for concealer, I feel like I should try these Anastasia concealers. This one's 1.5. Let me show you the two shades that they sent me. 1.5 and 2.0. 2.0 I can probably use on blemishes, which I will use this like on my hyperpigmentation. I don't know if this is light enough for under my eye, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm just going to put it on with my finger. Oh yeah, it is. Oh my god. That is like hardcore full coverage. I'm just going to take a little bit. I feel like I should blend it out with my finger because it's so thick. Let's hope it blends out nicely. I have heard good things about this. I'm going to take a little bit on my lid. Oh, okay, that blended out really, really well. Wow. Usually when they're very thick, they're kind of difficult to blend out and they tend to look really heavy. That just like melted into my skin. Yeah. Wow. I'm like shocked. Usually that doesn't happen. I'm going to take a little bit down my nose just to brighten it up, and my nose tends to get red. Just blend it out. And then I'm going to take 2.0 on these little, oh god, that's dark. Oh snaps. I'm going to have to what? I'm gonna have to mix in a little bit of 1.5 because that's way too dark. I usually don't even bother covering up my hyperpigmentation marks because I don't really care that they stick out. Like, they're so minimal. But just to try it out, we'll do it. Okay, that covered it pretty well. I wish there was a shade in between these two because that's a pretty big jump. 1.5 to 2.0, right? Okay, but I love it under my eyes so far. So far, so good. And I only had to use a little tiny bit. So I'm gonna set my under eyes with, I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, if I can find it. This guy right here. And I'm gonna use my NARS, my NARS Yachio brush. It's a kabuki brush. So I just take a little bit in the lid. And the reason I set my concealer is because I have to, because my skin is combo. That sounded weird, combo. If I don't set my concealer, it creases really badly and it will just slide all over the place. So I have to. If you have really dry skin and you don't have to do it, don't do it. But I also like that it brightens. Like the powders that I use are brightening, so it also helps to brighten things up. Okay, I'm gonna prime my lids with my good old MAC 24-hour Extend Eye Base. This is taken over from my NARS Pro Prime. I love this stuff. And then I take the same powder that I used on my T-zone and my concealer, the Laura Mercier, just a tiny, tiny bit of it, and I set that primer. And it just helps your eyeshadow to apply a little bit better. I find if I don't do this, my eyeshadow kind of skips when I start putting it on. So it helps a lot. Just a little trick. I'm trying to give you guys some little tricks because I feel like I'm doing very simple makeup. So I don't want this video to be totally pointless. I'm gonna go in and do the rest of my face before we do the eyes. I don't know, I just feel like doing that today. Ooh. I'm gonna start out with the Etude House, this little bronzer that I got the other day. I'm gonna try to contour with this, but I feel like it's super, super warm. But we're gonna try. We're living on the edge today. I'm using my NARS Ita brush. It doesn't look super warm once you have it on, but in the pan, I think it does. But I'm just doing a very, very light contour and around my hairline. And I bring it down on my temples because I feel like I have a big forehead. So you just have to work with your face shape. And I always contour my chin. Okay, that worked pretty well. It's a little bit patchy, but I like it. What's the face? I don't know. For blush, what do I want to use? Maybe I will use one of these new Milani blushes. They came out with these, I guess they're just called powder blushes. Look how pretty they are. This one's Tea Rose. I think I'm going to use this guy. And my favorite blush brush of all time, the Sonia Kashuk 29 brush. These blushes are really pretty. I have used them a few times. They're a little bit powdery. I don't like them as much as the original Milani blushes, but they are nice. Okay, for highlighter, what should I use? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use this guy. It's not available anymore, so I feel kind of bad, but I've been wanting to use it. This Sephora and Pantone Universe. This was last year's color of the year, like this orchid shade. But, sorry, ignore the fire whistle, whatever it's called. I want to try this highlighter out because I haven't used it for a while and I remember liking it. And it's like hella pigmented. This would actually be really pretty on the eyes. I have to remember that. So I'm going to use my, I don't want that brush. I'm going to use my F35 from Sigma. And this has like a pink tone to it. Did that show up? I don't know. I like when a highlighter has like really hard, strong highlight. Do you know what I mean? This almost just looks like a powder, like a light powder, and that kind of drives me crazy. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not loving this right now. Not that it matters because you can't buy it anymore. Nicole, what are you doing? I'm gonna go in with Becca Opal, my standby. Oh yes, that's what I want. Oh, and I really wouldn't do this much highlighting for like super quick out the door makeup. You guys know I just can't help it. Once I start, I just want to put everything on my face. Okay, so let me just take a fluffy brush. This is a Sedona Lace 376. What am I doing? My favorite, oh God, Nicole, my favorite powder brush. I'm just gonna blend this together. This brush is so soft. Okay, and now moving on to the eyeballs. I think it's so cute how there are names of different YouTubers and makeup artists. That's just so cute. Such a good idea. Why am I not on here? So because there's no matte shade in here, I'm going to take this new Napoleon Purtis Nude U palette that I talked about in my last video. I'm going to take probably this guy. This is an all matte palette except for this one shade, and I love it. I used it yesterday, and it is a little bit powdery like when you go into the shadows, but the pigmentation's good and they blend out really well. And I'm just gonna run this through my crease. I guess you guys would like zoomed in. That would probably help. Okay, let me zoom ya. And I like to take it a little bit above my crease, just so it like peeks out, because I kind of have hooded lids. So if I don't do that, you can't even see the shadow because the way my eye is shaped, it just doesn't work. So I take it in my crease first and I just go back and forth, windshield wiper motions, and kind of in little circular motions. And then I will take a little bit more and I go up a little bit higher and just blend, blend, blend. And then moving into this little guy, you guys already know I'm starting with that shade. It's so pretty. On my finger, this one is called Natalia. Taking it on my finger and I'm putting it on the inner part of my lid. This mirror is driving me crazy today. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Look at that. You guys, this eyeshadow palette, and no, they're not paying me to say this. It's really good. I don't know, because it's a brand I've never heard of, never heard anybody talk about. I didn't expect much from it, but it's really nice. Look how pretty that is. And then I'm gonna take this shade, and I'm gonna take my Sigma E25, dirty, of course. Just taking a little bit of that because it is really, really pigmented. I'm gonna put this on the outer part of my lid and pull it up into the crease. You guys know the drill. This is one of my super basic eye looks, and that's gonna be it for the eyes. I am gonna do my waterline and tight line with my usual L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering. And then on my lower lash line, I'm gonna take this guy again with this Real Techniques shading brush. I love using this on the lower lash line. And just running that on the outer part. This shadow blends out really, really well. Dang it. I need to look into this brand and see if they have more eyeshadow palettes because, yeah, I'm gonna need them. And then I'm gonna take that light shade with my E21 and put it right here. Okay, and that pretty much completes the eye makeup. I'm gonna curl my lashes because I always curl them. Even though this is supposed to be like a curling mascara, I have to curl them. I have to. Okay, so I just gave them a quick curl. This is what the packaging looks like. Isn't it so cute? I think it's really, really cute. And the bristles are the plastic, like really short bristles. You guys, I need some lip balm. I feel like my lips are really dry. Fresh sugar. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so let's try this bad boy out. I am so anxious. I really hope I like it. I love finding really good new mascaras. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, I can feel it like getting in there in between my lashes. This little wand is pretty cool. Okay, it's giving me length, which is what all I care about. I don't care about volume, just make them super long. Okay, so far I'm really liking this. I hate clumpy mascaras. This one does not look clumpy at all. Okay, so that's about one layer. I hope we're in focus. Whenever I'm super close up to you guys, I feel like it goes in and out of focus so easily. Okay, let's try this eye. This is my bad eye. These lashes never cooperate. Okay, I'm in. I'm happy. I'm loving. So far, loving. I don't know how much it's really curling my lashes. I don't feel like it's doing any type of lifting, but it is, I mean, it's nice. It's giving me length. Oh, I feel like it's getting crunchy. I hate crunchy mascara. And it hasn't even been that long. Like in between coats, it hasn't been that long, so they shouldn't be crunchy. That's why I don't like their real, because it gives me crunchy, disgusting lashes. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna do my lower lashes and I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna go in and mess with this little area where we got a little clump. But like I said, that's my bad eye. I always have issues, so it's not necessarily the mascara's fault. My lashes just like to be difficult. This does work nicely on the lower lashes. Very nicely. I do really like this. I do. It gives really, really good length. Damn, it really made my lashes long. It does go a little tiny bit crunchy, but nothing I can't deal with, and I hate crunch, so it's not that bad. It doesn't give a lot of volume. I don't really notice any curling happening, but for length, this is bomb. I'm happy. Thank God that I like it. I really wanted to like you. I'm so happy. Thank you, Benefits. Okay, moving on to lips. I am going to use, that was weird. I'm going to use the Jordana Modern Matte Lipstick in Matte Blush. I do have a swatching vid coming for these guys. This is my favorite one. I've used this one a ton. I'm not even gonna line. I'm just gonna go right in with this guy. Okay, so that is Matte Blush, one of my favorite nudes of the moment. I'm going to take my Dose of Colors Undressed Gloss. I don't know if this is like a gloss or, because it's really pigmented, but I'm going to take a little of this over top. Okay. Oh, I like that combo. I have a hair in my mouth. That looks really pretty together. Okay, back in focus, I hope. This mascara, yeah, it's really, really good. So as far as the concealer goes, 1.5 is my shade. Just put that out there again. Love. I mean, like, love. Why is it so good? It's a pot. Usually pot concealers are super thick, very hard to blend out. This is thick, but it blended out better than any other pot concealer I've ever used ever in my life. I am so surprised. And it doesn't look heavy, but it gave me some brightness. It concealed. It looks like my under eye legit looks amazing. Amazing. I know I'm so dramatic, but you guys know the issues I have with my under eyes, and they go very like heavy and they just look really bad very easily. They look gorgeous. I have gorgeous under eyes today. What can I say? So I love the mascara. I love the concealer. I love the eyeshadow. The blush, the Milani blush, is really good. The bronzer was even really, really nice. I thought this was going to be way too warm for me, but I think it looks really good. So I am overall happy with everything. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video wasn't too boring. I know I just did a get ready with me, but I just wanted to see you guys and give you some love and do this to my face. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe to my fun, exciting, really, really good channel. Really? Good? Yes, it's good. I think it's good. So yeah, I love you guys. I will see you all tomorrow or the next day with a new video. Mwah. Bye! Oh, you guys know what I didn't do? My inner corner and my brow bone. I'm going to use this satiny shade in the Napoleon Purtis palette. I knew I was missing something. Why didn't you guys tell me? You dang heifers. Much better. Oh, this color is so pretty. I love it so much. I love it so much.
This bitch got that yeah, I do like a pot. Do you smoke pot? No, I don't. I swear to God, I don't. But I would smoke this pot right here because this is good shit. Good shit. Oh man, the decisions are so hard. I don't want to make a decision. Because my eyelashes are hella long right now. Like, shoot a turtle. Don't you dare. I love turtles. I have 2 turtles. Do you guys know that about me? I have 2 turtles. I would never shoot them. And if anybody would ever shoot my turtles, I would whoop an ass. I would whoop 2 asses. Oh, it doesn't look like a good day. You look like you're taking a hardcore poop. As usual, my L'Oreal Infallible is bomb sauce. Bomb sauce? Yeah. It's a sauce of bombs. Bombs over bag. Oh, I forgot to do setting splatter. Ew. L'Oreal Infallible. It's in my mouth. That's what she said. My under eyes is looking better than your face, girl. I can't believe that I'm not on here. This is terrible. Oh, why? Why am I not on here? I do nice makeup too, you bitch. Oh. Are we in focus? My lashes look amazing, right? Oh my God, what is happening to my life? These are some bomb diggle dangles. Diggle dangles. Jingle jangle your balls.